Okay, just name.
John Crawford.
Okay. What was the atmosphere like at the state wrestling tournament and state meet this year?
Overall, it was just crazy. It's always been fun. It's just it's so much fun to be down there and be with all these other athletes, and especially there's a point when the horse park, they always down the lights and all the fans pull out these beach balls and toilet paper streamers. They start throwing it everywhere. Everyone's going insane. They're psyched for the finals. This year was a little different because we were in contention. Last couple of years, we've kind of fallen back in the team standings, and we didn't really have a shot to win in the finals. This year, we actually had a chance and ended up pulling it out.
What was the feeling like? Y'all were going back and forth with Campbell County, which is the #1 team coming into the state meet. What was the feeling like? Was it nervousness or excitement, or how'd you feel going all down the stretch?
There was definitely a huge deal of nervousness on my part, especially. As I didn't get to wrestle in the final round, but I could tell you every single match what we had to do, what we had to win by in order for us to pull out the team state championship. It was just real exciting. Everyone was so involved in every match. All the people in the stands knew what had to happen. It's a lot more competitive for us than it had been recently.
As a senior, what are you going to miss most about wrestling for St.X and with this group of guys?
Most of all, I mean, this team this year really kind of pulled together a lot. My best friends are all from wrestling. All the kids I know from this year, they're all wrestlers. And then there's just that sense of activity that I'm involved in something, that this was my only sport at St.X. I'm going to miss it. It was a huge part of my life.
Okay, at Louisville Catholic Sports, we really like player profiles. We get to know the student athletes personally. Tell me, what's on your iPod right now? What's playing?
I got a weird taste in music. I listen to country, I listen to rock, I listen to not a whole lot of new stuff. Favorite song right now is a country song, Florida Georgia Line, called Cruise.
Okay.
That's my favorite song.
What's your pregame meal? I know you'll have to weigh in, so what do you usually do before your pre-match meal?
Yeah, for me it's a little different. I was in a weird situation where I didn't have to cut weight, I actually put on weight this year, so I wasn't regulated to a really small meal and a really hard cutting plan, but I usually ate chicken beforehand, maybe a little bit of pasta, and drank a whole lot of fluids to keep my weight up.
When you're not in the classroom or wrestling, what's your favorite thing? What are you doing?
If I'm in town, I'm usually hanging out with friends. I also like to fish. I also like to shoot. But it's usually either hanging out with my friends from the team or outside doing something.
What is your TV on at home?
Usually
what station?
SportsCenter or any good movies that kind of strike my attention. It's on. I'm a huge SportsCenter nerd.
What's the best movie you've seen? We just got the Oscars this past weekend.
This year, me and my friends, we went to see the new James Bond movie. That was a pretty good movie.